Hey guys, I'm Stan Wolf. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another Jurassic World Evolution 3 video. This time they gave us a little sneak peek at some of the building tools, and I think it's so interesting now that builders like me are kind of going to feel like they have a little skin in the game now with Jurassic World Evolution, where I still think for our dino people, it's going to pack a punch. It is going to, I think, really set well with the type of player that's really more in it for the dinosaurs. Whereas players like me were kind of more in it for the design and, trying to build these resorts and these parks and these enclosures. And the dinosaurs are like an added bonus. I was kind of like that with Planet Zoo. Love the animals. They, most of them look great. But I was more in it for that building, that aesthetic, that trying to see what kind of story I could craft with the different themes and buildings and foliage. And I just think that is what we're kind of going to run with Jurassic World Evolution 3. I think it's going to be so fun to kind of just get, my vision of, like a prehistoric resort type build in front of Jurassic World Evolution fans' eyes, people that may have never looked at Planet Coaster content or Planet Zoo, never really messed with those. I'm talking like really true hardcore dinosaur fans, and it's just so cool that I think we're going to be exposed. They're going to be exposed to us now, like we are going to be on some of those people's radars. And I think with the building tools in the game, it is just going to really let us go wild. I'm just really interested to see some of the different themes they give us. We know they're going to give us a bunch of different path options, the glass pieces, the support pieces. We're already seeing some very nice looking potted plants, some jaw-dropping statues like the Mosasaur statue, incredible. The pine trees look incredible. The little undergrowth, that all looks awesome. My biggest drawback is I hope that the casual player doesn't let this intimidate them, because you can even see, even in this feature, they're featuring the blueprints heavily. So if any of you Jurassic World Evolution nerds are out there thinking, oh man, I don't want this to be Planet Coaster. Like, I want to be able to just focus on the dinosaurs and use the pre-made buildings. Like, bro, you're going to be able to do that. Like I said, I think what you're going to see being produced from this game is 1000% going to end up enhancing your experience. I would not write this off as, oh, they're just going to focus on building and parks now and forget about the dinosaurs. There's absolutely no indication that's going to happen, and I think you are still going to absolutely have a blast, and there are going to be things that you're going to be exposed to and that you're going to have access to in this via other players that you would never have thought of in your wildest dreams. Like, take it from me, looking at what some of these creators create in Planet Coaster 2 and some of the blueprints that I come across, you have nothing to worry about. Like I said, if anything, this is going to tenfold just enhance your experience. I truly believe that. We, as builders, we're not here to wreck your game. We are here to enhance the experience. And if anything, one thing that we're really good at, and I brag on the Planet Coaster 2 community all the time, Teji and Mineral and all those guys, we're really good at presenting things to Frontier Development that they didn't even know we wanted or you wanted or we were capable of. And I think allowing us into your space is going to prolong the longevity of your game, and it could possibly potentially add features to the game that you wouldn't necessarily get if we weren't here experimenting, adding implied things. That's another big thing that's inevitably going to happen with this game and the building tools. We are going to do a lot of implied techniques that very well may make their way into the game that you'll be able to use as a regular core feature. So, like I said, I would not write off the creativity that's going to come with this type of game, with this version of Jurassic World Evolution. And I 100% wouldn't let it intimidate you or turn you off of thinking like, I don't want Planet Coaster dinosaurs. I want my Jurassic World park. It's like I said, we are going to be in there. This is going to be such a fun ride. Like, you can just tell by what they've shown so far and some of these buildings and just the way that, some of these quick little time lapses are coming together and getting that 3D gizmo. We are going to, oh man, I can't freaking wait, man. I wish they would just go ahead and give us access to this. So maybe they will. Maybe like when early October gets here, they'll send out keys early and maybe let us kind of get our feel for the game and get some things built and ready to go for that October 21st launch. I am definitely keeping my fingers crossed that we get some form of early access just to get in and familiarize ourselves with how this game is going to do building. Hopefully, for our case, it's going to be very similar to Planet Coaster, Planet Coaster 2, Planet Zoo. I'm hoping we'll just be able to jump right in and start running. But, all the games are a little different. Planet Coaster 2 was different from Planet Zoo, and I'm sure this is kind of going to have its own little niche that you're going to have to, it's going to have its own little quirks and its little weird ways about it that you're going to have to figure out, as you're designing. But from what I've seen so far, looks very, very familiar to Planet Coaster 2. And I can't wait to get in here and create content for you guys and show you what we're capable of. And just like bringing a level of respect to what you guys have done and built over these last years, since 2018. I hope you keep an open mind and kind of welcome some of the players that are going to make that crossover like me and are going to try to really design you all some insane dinosaur creations. If you guys want to jump over and check out Wilderness Springs, that is my main Planet Coaster 2 project. And what I want to do with Jurassic World Evolution 3 is I want to mimic that in a sense of prehistoric springs. I want to build like a massive resort hotel, but instead of water parks and a theme park, it is going to be centered around that dinosaur park zoological experience. And I just can't wait until I can dive in with these tools and, start designing the parking lots and the rooms and, what the facade is going to look like. What biome am I going to pick to do, prehistoric springs in? Am I going to have some VFX where I'll be able to make some little fake springs with, pine trees around it and just make it like that, kind of like Wilderness Springs is, have that almost Pigeon Forge / Disney Springs type feeling. So yeah, I am really, really excited to get in here and use these tools. But yeah, you guys let me know down below if you are excited and if you are really loving these little features and these little videos they're putting out. And yeah, I'm S. Dan Wolf. As always, thank you for stopping by and hanging out with me, and I'll catch you in the next video. See you.